Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here, and welcome to another video when we're going to take a look at the new updates. This looks promising because when I turned on the game, and this was only an Android problem previously, I was asked which account would I want to be logged in, and I did not have to play the tutorial. So yeah, ideally we wouldn't have had that issue in the first place, but now it is fixed at the very least, so the Android login issue seems to be fixed. So let's go take a look to the other stuff that we got. We're going to first go at the roster and take a look at the new character. I'm going to eventually unlock her, I'm going to buy the pass, but I'm waiting for them to drop the maxed out stats, or for somebody to have her maxed out at 7 stars, because I'm really curious about the passives. If you do have her maxed out, please DM me on Discord. So this is going to... though we're going to get the idea by looking at this, kind of what the things do. The third special is not unlocked, so we're not going to be able to see that. So yeah, 4 seconds of infection on basic and swipe. So she applies it on basic and swipes as well. Opponent's health effects decrease by 5%, that's garbage. For each infection stack on the current opponent, all hazard dots is not great, because it's going to be the stuff that's on the ground, like the Aquaman special too. And damage of all damage, keep in mind damage, not attack, so that's a good sign already. Metahuman characters will be increased by 7%. Up to 15 times at level 1. Oh boy. This might get to be some decent damage increase at higher level. Though I'm not gonna get too deep into her, because I'm going to make a specific video about that. Of drone's attack at hazard. Yeah, basically the putting them underwater will deal constant damage to them, and this is the amount of dot it will deal, and resurrects one male character per activate. One resurrection per match maximum, I guess, for each Dark Maul character. Currently, we don't have other ones, except for her and Battle Laughs, but we'll see how that goes. And we have this thing, which will be, again, the hazard dots, attack as hazard dots, and 1.5% max health restored per second to all teammates on special too, so she'll have other ways to heal teammates other than just reviving them. And yeah, another hazard dot stuff. We'll see how it goes when she's played, but I have little hope for that hazard dot, but she definitely looks promising with that attack stat that she's got there. Other than that, they said they changed some tooltip on Batman Laughs to match her. This does not seem to be changed in any way, shape, or form. Nope. I don't know, maybe they added some bullshit description that just doesn't matter. They kind of said in the patch notes that it just says something, it doesn't do anything differently. Now, for the most important part, most likely, of this whole update, we're going to head to the League Store. By the way, the load times are still garbage, but since this game has been out for such a long time, I don't think they can really fix that without making a new game. Not sure. I'm not sure how game coding works. That's just not my area. So over here, we're going to go to League Founding. There's going to only be me, I think, because I put 1 million in for both accounts, because the previous system we had is that each person had their turn to donate 500k, because obviously we couldn't track donation. But now look at this beautiful thing. Look at this. Look at how great this looks. We're going to have over here most likely a list of all the donations for each raid, and you can track who's donating and who's freeloading and kick them out of your league. This is so great, and it only took them 2 to 3 years to implement this after people started asking for it. I remember just randomly scrolling through to find some wallpapers for my thumbnails and found a post 3 years ago, and somebody said, if you don't add found list to next update, I'm gonna quit the game. So if that person is by any chance watching, you can come back, my dude. It's all good now. It's all fixed now in that regard, at the very least. Now, there's another great change that is in regards to the League, more specifically the League Store. So if we go over here, It also said something about arranging the gears in some different ways, so how did that go? Oh! Oh, that's actually nice. Oh, that's actually real nice. I mean, it's if this took a lot of effort, I'd rather not have the effort spent here. But this is real nice. Do we also get this in Arena? Oh boy. How did it take you so long to come up with this? This should have been in the game, so look at how beautiful the slides, oh boy! And now for the real deal. You remember how you had to click for every single one of the capsules? Press select. Oh boy! This saves so much time out of my 20 capsules straight off the gate. I don't think I need capsules of another time, but I'm just gonna buy some more. I think I need some tech ones from Mr. Freeze. So we're just gonna buy that. Look at this. 20 in one click. I mean 2 clicks because you also have to click the slider. This is beautiful. Why did you have to take 3 years to come out with this? I have no idea. Also want to vibe check in the Arena store if they did the same thing with the gears, because that's actually a feature that saves time. Not the most necessary feature, yet again, if it took time that could have been used to improve other areas, I'd rather not have it, but since it's here anyway, we might as well take a look. So yeah, we have here Multiverse Green Arena. By the way, if you are wondering about it, good arena, farm it. So Arena store. Oh, look at this! This is beautiful. So now you can really see what characters have their gears in the Arena store. Green Lantern, I think they added it relatively recently. We got gears for Flash. I don't think they added anything new in terms of gears. I'm not sure if they removed anything or not. So you guys let me know about that in the comments. But boy, oh boy, look at this. This is beautiful. Just amazing. Why didn't we get this sooner? Hero shards, yeah, the same things. I would love to see this change though, because we haven't had any changes to this selection of characters in a very long time. Though at the same time, I'm scared because there's a very low chance they can make it better if they remove Predator Batman and Classic Superman. As long as those guys are still there, it's going to be a good section. So yeah, keep Predator Batman, keep Aquaman. Keep Horrific Scarecrow, keep Classic Superman, replace the other stuff, especially Unhinged, Saucer, and Hellboy, I guess. Flora API, I guess you can replace those as well, nobody cares, but yeah. We also got the gear slider features to the Arena store. Yet again, not something that was awfully necessary, but definitely an appreciated change. Not gonna lie, an appreciated change. As far as the store section goes, I don't think we're going to have any changes in here. And no other chests. I suggest you don't buy anything in here and wait for better deals, better chests, better sales. Now, I'm gonna close the video here and I'm gonna go play a Soul Raid fight, and I'm gonna test if the Deathstroke Nora Snow Globe still works, because that's a little bit of a deal breaker if that doesn't work. So yeah, I'll be right back. So yeah, now that I know for a fact that Deathstroke and Kim Flint's Aquaman Nora Snow Globe interaction still works, that's amazing. You might be like, yes, Sigval, but they removed the interaction where Batman laughs if he dies in Nora Snow Globe in final form, he stays in final form. Bro, that was such an unoptimal thing to do. If you were doing that, I'm glad you no longer have the ability to do that, to be honest. But yeah, overall, I can finally say it. After so long, every single update in the past 1 year or 1 year and a half was a huge disappointment. And don't get me wrong, this is not something amazing, this is not something game-breaking. They did, as far as I'm aware so far, the unthinkable and did not mess anything up, and actually added some features that the community really wanted and has been asking for a long time, and they fixed some of their past mistakes with the Android login that took away so many players from this game. And yet again, this is not the patch that saves Injustice 2 Mobile, this is not the patch that makes Injustice 2 Mobile the greatest game and a game that nobody has the right to complain about. This is just a small step in the right direction, and they should be praised for it, but at the same time held accountable for how the future of this game goes. because I think this game still has a lot of potential. It hasn't been doing well lately, but this is definitely a step in the right direction, so let's hope that future updates and future stuff that gets added into the game is going to keep improving it. But y'all, that being said, thanks so much for watching. I'm finally glad we got a decent looking patch to the game, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one. By the way, subscribe if you aren't subscribed. Like, what are you doing with your life at this point? Press that button. Only one click. Goodbye.
This is the future.